Hey everybody, how's it going, y'all? Back to some Policenauts Part 2. Back at it. In Kojima's third ever IP. It was okay, we lost, but it's okay. There's what we can do. We can do a load here. Hold on. Load. It should be something where we can read. Be the summary screen, yes. Let's look at the summary. So we can see what generally what happened through last time. We can read through this. Kind of cool. I mean, I played well. It's a team we didn't do good. That's okay. I played well though. But it was still fun. Alright, welcome everybody. Part 2 of our playthrough of Policenauts. Hope you're enjoying your time here tonight. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new. Let's read. Act 1, Beyond. Asked by his ex-wife Lorraine to look for her husband, Jonathan returns to Beyond, where he obtains Ed's help and begins his investigation. The 4 capsules he got from Lorraine turn out to be ordinary products from Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. CNN head to Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals, Hojo's place of employment. They'll look for clues to Hojo's whereabouts. But there was something about some logos that were on those pharmaceuticals that were weird, and some type of half leaf. So here we go. Substracts, bows. Hey, Lan. How you doing today, buddy? Alright, so here we are. That's the Tokugawa AOI, the Hollyhawks. This is Tokugawa Group's logo, borrowed from the Tokugawa family crest. Look at how big they've got it up there. You can't miss it. Seems a little weak for a corporate logo. Could have done with more time at the drawing board. This is the building's nameplate. It says Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals Research and Development Facility. R&D. It's written in Japanese, too. This is a tree. Look at all the trees they've got here. It's almost a small forest. Jonathan, these trees are privately owned. They all belong to Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. How do you know? All plants on Beyond have control plates on them, since they're monitored by computer. Wow. Oh no, Lamb. You okay now? Hey, H. Hasu. Get you waiting, huh? Infinite ammo. Gosh, Lamb, I'm so sorry, dude. You doing better now? And what do they have to do for it? That's crazy. I bet these cost a fortune. Water there. Look, they've got fish in here. They're koi. It's not uncommon for Japanese to spend money on things like this. They definitely don't skimp on amenities around here. Well, this is a space colony. It isn't like home. You have to stimulate that economy any way you can. A pond with koi in it. Right. This appears to be the front entrance. Hey, it's open. Let's go. Alright, going in.
Jonathan, それじゃあ中に入ろう。
Oh dang, Lan, that's crazy. Boom, 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 boom.
ここは徳川製薬の研究開発ビルだ。関係者以外の
One of
立
those
ち入りは
personnel is
禁止にな
strictly
っている。
forbidden.
悪いが、
What's your business
お
here,
引き取り
gentlemen?
願おうか。
What do they give you, Lan? If you don't mind me asking. Hey, Chasu, thank you so much for the sub. Remember, you only get one life to live. Live it to the max.
Welcome to the family, son.
Boom, boom. He must be a security guard here. He's a little short, but he's well built. He looks like the kind of guy who's done a martial art before. Hey, what do you think you're doing? He's Asian. They say Tokugawa hires mostly Asians. They just tend to stick together wherever they go. Just look at all the Chinatowns you get on home. Deputies don't need to make an effort to group together on Beyond. They practically run the entire place themselves. What do you guys want? He's your typical jock, real straightforward. What do you guys want? Look, this isn't a museum. You guys don't work for Tokugawa, do so what are you doing here? Want me to call the cops? How would you like that? He probably thinks we're here to steal something. Why don't we tell him why we're here? Or starting to annoy me. What do you want? Say something. Okay. Just tell him why we're here, Jonathan.
Stars.
Greg's balls coming on in. He's become an agent, my friend. Shrek's balls. Thank you so much for becoming an agent, my friend. Because of your willingness to serve, Shrek's balls, we can make this world a lot more fun place to live, one game at a time. Everybody give it up to Shrek's balls. Both of them. Let's freaking go. Both of them. Man, I was gonna say, like, I remember when I got a kidney stone, I got Toradol. I believe that's an NSAID via IV, and that was awesome. Helped a lot. Anyway.
BCP のものだが、ここで働いている北条健三のことで話が聞きたい。
警察？なんだ BCP か。すまねえな。俺はてっきりライバル会社のスパイかと。なるほど。儲かりすぎると色々あるんだな。俺はここの警備兼受付を任されている斉藤ってもんだ。
Thank you, buddy.
で、
How could I help you?
どういう要件だ？
Cinnabon, aw, thanks so much. You're too kind. Nah, Sabrina. I may have to look it up. I don't know. Yes, that's Mr. Hojo. The woman next to him is his wife. Oh, man, yeah. So, do they have to do anything besides give you meds? And did you pass it yet, or what? He has the same photo in his work area. You have business with him, officers? This is you, isn't it? What does this have to do with Mr. Hojo? She actually does resemble Mr. Hojo's wife a little. Because she's my wife. I know that picture. Our president was one of the Policenauts, so we see it a lot. Why are you showing this to me? Because I want to. That's why.
この研究所に
Man by the name of
北条
Kenzo
健
Hojo
三と
does
いう
work here,
男が
correct?
勤めてるはずだが。
ああ。
Yes, Mr. Hojo's
確
one
か
of
に
our
北条さん
employees.
ならうちの社員だ。何年も前からこ
He's been here a
の研
number of
究所で
years.
働いてる。俺なんかよ
A
りも
lot
ずっ
longer
と
than
古
me,
いさ。
anyway.
実は北条氏の捜索願いが出てるんだが。
捜索
Is
願
that
い。
so?
そうか。
I'll try and help however
そ
I
れじゃあ
can.
もうオープンなんだ。
We'd
今なんて
appreciate it.
いや、
Somebody had told us to keep
会社の
quiet
方
for
か
the
ら
time
信用
being.
問題になるからしばらく様子を見るようにって言われてね。
マスコミに
You
騒
got
がれ
one
る
of
と
the
またイ
like
メー
have
ジ
a
ダウ
field
ンだ
day,
よ
huh?
な。
Of what?
まあ、早い話が
Put it
そういう
lightly.
こと。うちほどのグループになるといろいろと
Well,
妬ま
someone
れた
waiting
り
to
す
take
る
a
から。
shot at us.
それで北条氏
When did you
は
last see
い
him?
つから。
それがもう
This
3
has
週間に
been
もなる
3
か
weeks
な。
now?
北条
He
さん
just
連
stopped
絡も
coming
な
in
しに
one day.
つ
No
い
one's
てこ
heard
なく
from
な
him
った。
since.
それでこっちも
Been
困っ
driving
て
me
る。
crazy, believe it
ど
or
うしていい
not.
ものやら。家族の方から
Got
も
his
問
family
い
asking
合わせ
about
があ
it
るし、
anymore. The company tells you
会
not
社
to
から
say
は口止め
anything.
されてるしでね。
That's not fishy at all, huh? I was at home. The daughter was like, yeah, the kidney stone, but it should be all good now, so I guess I pass it. Okay, Lan, that's great. Good. What does you guys do here? This is Kogor Pharmaceuticals Research and Development Facility on Beyond. The main focus here is our DDS work. The other area of interest is a factory where we manufacture drug samples. What's this DDS you mentioned? It stands for Drug Delivery System. DDS development looks at new ways to deliver drugs. Before, all drugs had to go through the process of absorption, distribution, metabolism, and excretion. And then only a small amount of the drug ever reached the target area. You with me so far? So the goal of any DDS product is to ensure the necessary amount of a drug is present in the target area at all times. You get all that? Not really. They did this in the past through ribosomes or microspheres. In the case of cancer drugs, for instance, with their numerous side effects. This guy's a walking encyclopedia. Wow. In other words, DDS treatment is like a targeting system that sends the drug exactly where you want it to go. Those are called the missile treatment. Delivers the drug straight to the diseased area. Is it accurate? Of course, what's more, you can also control how much is released and when it's released. The artificial bones made out of bioactive cement used in people with osteoporosis and certain rheumatic disorders are also a type of DDS. Geez, what isn't DDS? Covers a wide area, yes. Injections and oral medications can be DDS as well. Though I should mention that we don't conduct research on pro-drugs or anti-drugs here. Garfield always loved lasagna, that's right. Oh yeah, Lan, I've had one, Lan, and I agree, it sucks. Nice, Jason, that sounds good. Oh, Sabrina, that sounds good. Trex, you a mint chocolate chip ice cream fan? I mentioned everything I can. The rest is top secret. DDS also focuses on prolonging the effects of drugs, not just their delivery. For patients undergoing long-term treatment, you can avoid having to give frequent doses. I'm a food fan. Instead of taking a drug several times a day, you can just take it once a month or once every several months. You might not understand the rest. We haven't broken any laws here. This is a fine, upstanding company. Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals pioneered made-in-space drug development. We're now the world leader in pharmaceutical technology with a track record that speaks for itself. We're one of the true colony-age businesses. I suppose our Japanese management style is one of the reasons for our success. We're also involved with the production of designer foods and functional foods. The company holds large shares of markets besides pharmaceuticals. Hey, Defeater. You guys didn't come all the way down here to ask me about that, did you? Yeah. What does that have to do with your investigation? Everything. Are you an actual Tokugawa employee or are you with a security company? I was originally an assistant here, but with my physique, they decided to put me on security. I'm still an official employee. That's how I hold a certain level of knowledge about our operations. Couldn't call me an expert anymore, though. Were you born on Beyond? Yes, I'm a Beyond, born and raised here on the colony. Objectively, Defeater? Okay. I mean, I like it, but objectively now, my parents are Japanese terrestrials. You look, you're in pretty good shape. You do any sports or anything? I practiced judo and karate for a number of years. What do you want to know about? Why do you want to know so much about me? I mean, why not? You have any idea what happened to Hojo? Entitled to your incorrect opinion. Sabrina, you are getting frisky. Or maybe not frisky. Spunky tonight. Against the feeder there. You have any idea what happened to Hojo? Well, he was a real workaholic. Maybe all the stress finally got to him. He was holed up in here almost non-stop in the weeks before he disappeared. You could have gone back home. A lot of terrestrials do that. You mean return syndrome? That's when someone who can't cope with living on Beyond anymore leaves their family and job behind and disappears to home. It happens a lot in our company since we have so many Japanese employees. Japanese people can be like that. I'm sure there would have been word if he'd been involved in an accident or something. Maybe he really did just want to get away from this place. I'm sure they would have had word if they'd been involved with that. Okay. What does Hojo's job involve? I like chocolate and I like mint chocolate chip a lot. I actually had a little bit myself. He's head of DDS development here and also the sales rep for DDS products. The latter involves distributing information to hospitals and doctors about new drugs developed here. Anyone else work with him? Mr. Hojo Ran just about the entire thing himself. Research, development, and marketing. I heard he had several assistants before, but they all left. He did it all himself? Yeah, at least nowadays. Only a very select number of extremely intelligent people work here. Still, it's like this. Our company is very paranoid. Mr. Hojo's work in particular is highly classified, even within the company. Dang, Sabrina. Let's see. Who's taking over for him? All DDS work was suspended after Mr. Hojo's disappearance. Who knows when it'll start back up? Had a Hojo seen before he disappeared? Anything unusual about him? He just finished work on a new product. Everything went well, as far as I know. Did he appear worried about anything? If he's worried about anything, I'd say it would be his daughter more than his work. His daughter? He said she was very ill, that she needed a bone marrow transplant, something like that. Her name's Karen. He said drugs couldn't cure her. Cruel irony for him. Mr. Hojo loves his daughter very much. He never stopped thinking about her. He would always talk about how great she was and beautiful. Shame she would have such a serious illness. What's this new product Hojo was working on? All I can tell you is it's the newest product in our DDS line. Sorry, officers, the rest is classified. There's a lot of competition in this industry and I have a job to keep. Please, if I told you anything, my job would be the least of my worries. Can you give us something? Even the littlest detail could help. We won't tell anyone you talk to us. Well, all I'll say is its code name is K9. K9? If anything, my job would be the least of my worries. Uh-oh. Jerry! Office. Jerry 64. That's right, Fox. There you go. Jerry! What's up, Jerry? Over on the Twitch side. Being rated. Let's freaking go. Hold on. Good.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter. Treat us like a damn fiddle. That's damn good.
Thank you so much for that, Ray Jerry. Well, Sabrina, then I guess that's me. Yeah, hold on to Ringo and Judge. Thank you so much. Yeah, Jerry, so thank you again for the raid. What were you playing tonight? And thank you for raiding. What were y'all playing? Let's see. I get it. Oh. Should say. The Messenger. What is that game about? Thank you so much, man. For guys that are wondering on the YouTube side, I got rated by Jerry64 on Twitch. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, I'm Pudge 007, do a lot of Resident Evil, Mega Man, and Metal Gear Solid, and some other various things. But Policenauts is Hideo Kojima's third IP. So this is Hideo Kojima's game. It's like a visual novel game with some shooting elements in it, and it is a very, very interesting and great story. So buckle your seatbelts. It's awesome. Good to have you set them on. So yeah. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that follow button if you're over on the Twitch side, and I really appreciate it. And if you're new over here on the YouTube side, don't forget to hit that wide subscribe button, double tap the screen to like, and also hit the interaction on the bottom right. It helps the channel out a ton. How you doing, Jesse James? Fox, how you doing, man? Are you home alone yet, or when is that supposed to be? Eventual being platform, we start as a ninja delivering a scroll as a messenger. It gets crazy. Ah, cool. Is it newer-ish, or when did it come out? Fox is such a good troll. You're trolling good tonight, dude. Where does Hojo live? Hey, EXP. What's up? Hey, EXP. Sorry I didn't say hi to you earlier. Yeah, good to see you, EXP. Are you still streaming some? And it's okay to talk about it because I asked you. Most exclusive area of Tokugawa Hills. You can't miss it. Huge place at the end. Tokugawa Hills, huh? It's a high-priced residential area. A lot of Japanese live there. All Tokugawa-related information is protected by law, right? I think anyone desperate enough could get a hold of an address. Well, it's not like I didn't have a clue where you might live. It's just better to get their permission. Hey, Rizlaw. You did make it in time. What's up, Rizlaw? Ah, Fox. Very cool. What are you going to play first, Fox? Oh, okay, Jerry. Nice. It sounds like a pretty interesting game. Hey, Adrenaline. The Destiny, they refer to mint chocolate chip ice cream as being the birthright of a future generation of born kings. Jesse, you're something else. Yeah, Rizlaw, you hadn't missed much. Looks pretty thick. You wouldn't be able to force it open. It's the type of door you can get with a walk-in safe. Whatever's back there must be important. Sorry, but you can't go back there, not without President Tokugawa's permission. It must be the DDS lab. That's the DDS room. That's where DDS R&D takes place. It's more or less Mr. Hojo's personal lab. Surveillance camera? Lately, they've been able to put security camera monitoring under computer control. We've got over 50 cameras here. Strikes because it's so funny. They're all monitored by computers so nothing gets past them. Don't go wandering around, you hear me? That's the second floor walkway. It's probably used for giving tours or for the guards to move about. The place feels like a military base with this layout. It's like the facility's floor map. As a rule, we don't discuss details of our floor plan with anyone outside the company.
Soの北条の研究室 DDS ルームの中を見せてもらいたいんだが、北条の足取りを探りたい。
頼む。何か手がかりがあるかもしれん。あんたら無茶言うな。
That's so crazy.
無茶は承知だ。
こいつの言う通りにした方がいいぞ。かえって面倒になる。
待ってくれ。面倒はごめんだ。
悪いようにはしない。
参ったな。参ったんなら入れてくれ。DDS ルームだけなら構わないが、
Don't tell anyone about it.
会社には内緒にしてくれよ。俺はビヨンズなんだ。こんなことが会社にバレたらここで働けなくなる。大丈夫だ。約束する。それじゃあロックを解除するから。
Wow.
さあ DDS ルームだ。北条さんがいなくなった時のままの状態だ。あんまり触らないでくれよ。
Be sure and do the same. That's your ID card? Every room in the building requires an ID. You can't go anywhere without one. Used throughout the group. Every employee has one. Hey, Mr. Grimm. Got piercing eyes and a square jaw. He's an intimidating character. Definitely not the kind of face you'd want running a business. Even his uniform's got the Tokugawa logo on it. You see this everywhere you go here. Everybody knows it. Hey, Brett. So, Jerry, what's next for you? Keep playing that or what? He's got a 2D photo here. Mr. Hojo always keeps pictures of his family around. It's unusual for a Japanese in the workplace. That's his wife next to him. He talked about her a lot. This is the same photo Lorraine gave me. As you can probably tell, Mr. Hojo was a jealous guy. He was very protective of his wife. Seems like a down-to-earth guy. Lorraine. That's Mrs. Hojo. Where could he be? I think she was as happy as she tried to look. Look at that. What's this? That's the Tokugawa Group's network terminal. The Geneva Convention. Gonna be the game next Thursday. Saturday's next with Smash Bros. Oh, Jerry, very nice. It's called the T-Gear 99. All the computers in the group are connected via network. It's used by employees for correspondence and work. It's a special type of hardware not available to the public. If this wasn't connected to the network, it'd be totally useless. We've got a lot of different machines here, just what you expect for a place like this. Mr. Hojo used these in his research. What's up, Y2K MGR? Dude. I don't know what's what, to tell you the truth. There's your master, slave, and manipulator too. These cost a lot of money. Sure do. Nothing but the latest and greatest. Not easy getting your hands on this stuff. Big difference from Victor's stuff. This plate has holograms of various K-series products. They're all Mr. Hojo's work. K3 is a DDS that mimics contact lenses. It uses a transmucosal delivery system where the drug is absorbed through the ocular mucous membranes. Oh, wow. Yeah, you too, Y2K. The first product in our DDS line to gather a lot of attention at the time. K5 is a DDS that takes the form of a patch. It uses a transdermal delivery system where the drug is absorbed through the skin. So it's like an ordinary electroporation patch. The advantage of a transdermal system is you can supply the drug for several weeks with one application. In the past, it was mainly used for delivering nitroglycerin and angina medication. They also use it to treat osteoporosis and asthma now. Wow. K6 is a DDS where the drug is absorbed through the buccal mucous membranes. Frequently used to treat problems like stomatitis. This one is a little different from the others. That's a mosquito-type micro machine that we try to use for administering injections. The medical establishment fiercely opposed it, however, so right now it's only used for drawing blood in certain cases. Companies used to make a number of self-propelled micro machine capsules for certain parts of the body, but it was too difficult making them the right size for the circulatory system. Micro machines aren't very common in medicine, at least when it comes to the general public. The use of nanomachines is even further down the line. Nanomachines. What's this blank space for? That's reserved for K9. We haven't revealed it to the public yet. We're still gathering data at the moment, so this is Hojo's latest success. That's a partition. When DDS development first started, this area was quite big. Each K-Series product had its own team. These were used to separate them. Recently, K-Series development has become more secretive, so only Mr. Hojo is involved. We don't really need these anymore. Alright.
ああ、それは北条さんが使ってたホワイトボードだよ。あの人几帳面だったから、いつもそこに予定を書き込んでいたんだ。これは北条の筆跡か？間違いない。北条さんの字だ。確か北条が消息を絶ったのが15日。
15日。予定が書き込んであるぞ。
この100の下は日本語か？それはセット。
Yes, that says sets. Then we got
15日。
15th K9, 100 sets, BCCH.
BCCH。何の略だ？うちが薬を卸してる病院さ。
この下の落書きは何だろう？なんかのマークかな？
猫の足跡みたいだな。 ちょっと待った。K9100 セットだって。K9 ってまだ商品化されていないんだろう。どうして病院に100セットも。新製品は許可が下りた時点で発売までの間にサンプルテストを行うんだよ。テストといっても副作用とかじゃなく、二次的なデータを集めて生産や営業への参考にするためさ。それで100セットっていうのは腑に落ちんな。
その病院で確かめてみた方がいいな。
そのサンプルはどこで作るんだ？ここの試作工場さ。そこを見せてもらえないか？それは無理だ。
BCCH. Mind if we check it out? I can't permit that. You would have access to classified information. Of course, you need to pass security checks before you could get online anyway. Got a lot of different machines here. Blah, 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 blah. Medical texts and pharmacology files. I wouldn't have a clue what to say. Sir? He's even more intimidating when he stands up. What do you want to know? According to the whiteboard, Hojo on the 15th of last month went to, what was it again? BCCH. Yeah, that's it. He went to BCCH, right? He left just after lunch and never came back. That's the last time I ever saw him. Hojo went to BCCH that day. Hopefully we can pick up the trail there. BCCH stands for Beyond Coast Central Hospital. Biggest hospital on Beyond, making the biggest single market for us. Yeah, I'm familiar with it myself. Several of our employees work from there. We have a very close relationship. We get most of our product data from them. I'm sure you do. The importance of our relationship with BCH can't be understated. Least of all, Mr. Hojo's work there. Finished? I think we're finished here. Make sure I didn't miss something. What about these wires? Make sure I don't miss anything. Very common now. Box. I think I'm good.
よし。北条の足取りも分かったことだし、失礼しようか、ジョナさん。
いいか。
Remember, I never showed you.
くれぐれも会社には内緒にしてくれよ。
You didn't do anything.
俺が署内を案内したなんてな。分かってる。助かったよ。
Thank you, good sir. Where's that Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals? Uh-oh. Lost connection. There we go. Yeah, the music's great. Gotta go to Hojo's house.
いいかジョナサン、北条家へ向かうぞ。
北条の家か。
どうしたジョナサン。
Dang, Fox. Fox is stuffing himself. Something doesn't feel right.
触れてはいけないのかもしれない。
ジョナサン、もう片足を突っ込んでるんだ。引き返さない。
はあ、
避けては通れん。
分かってる。北条家、ロレインの家。
Lorraine. Lorraine. The way he says Lorraine. Lorraine. Hey, Andrew. What's up, man? Lorraine. What's up, Necro Dancer? How you doing, Bubba? So, Fox, what's going to be the first game you play? Hojo Resident.
ここが北条家らしい。
ここにロレインが。
Lorraine live.
娘のカレン
Be
がいる
talking
は
to
ず
their
だ。
daughter Karen.
彼女に話を聞こう。ジョナサン、
Karen's a famous news actor.
娘のカレン
BBC.
は BBC の人気キャスターだ。カレン北条。
Helldivers. Karen, I think you've heard of her, right?
ロレインがそんなこと言ってたな。
Lorraine.
ニュースキャ
Is
ス
that
タ
her
ー
I saw before?
もしや、
彼女はロレイン
This
の
is
生き
spitting
写し
image
だ。
of Lorraine.
ロレインの娘か。
Lorraine's daughter.
いいな、ジョナ
Grandma
サン。
Jonathan.
30年も経っ
It's
てい
been
るんだ。
30 years.
お前にとっ
It
て
only
は
feels like
3
30
年前の
years,
こ
but
とに
try to
思えるか
understand
もし
how
れ
it
んが、
is.
冷静に
For
受け止
everyone
めるんだ
else.
ぞ。
Necro, I'd like to. Have you played it? Balatro? What is that game about? I can't remember. Good to see you, Andrew. These are some beautiful trees. Jonathan, these trees belong to Hojos themselves. Wow. No control plates? Right. These don't belong to the colony. They're privately owned. So, Helldivers, Fox, is that what you're trying to say? What you're going to do? Can't see inside for the adjustable glass. With the colony shaped like a cylinder, normally both neighbors are able to see inside your house. One of Beyond's biggest problems. All the windows they have. This place faces the central axis. It must have a nice view. You wouldn't normally have so many windows. These columns look like they're made out of cypress. Normally we use reinforced lumber on Beyond. Reinforced lumber? Boy, that doesn't burn or rot. It's to help prevent fires. Yeah, I know nothing about Balatro. Is that oh, it's the card game. That's right, Fox. Never mind. I remember about it now. Any fire on the colony could potentially threaten the entire place. There's a bug in it, TJ? What's going on with that? Front door. There's a doorbell next to it. They've got a security camera, too. So what is this path tracing update that you're talking about? Oh, defeat her, do you? Oh, okay, TJ, I see what you're saying. Ready? Ready to ring the doorbell.
BCP のものです。ちょっとお話を伺いたいのですが。
BCP? ちょっと待ってください。セキュリティを解除しますから。
Oh, I'm going. Mess your badge. Hold it up to the camera. Hold on.
こうかな。
Beat Fukushima. Replay MGS series from Death Stranding. Dang, Fox, nice.
ロレイン。
Lorraine.
いや、
Karen?
カレンさん。
Gotcha, Fox. Wow.
ええ、カレン北条です。
Karen Hojo.
あなた
Are
は
you and you are?
ジョナサン・イングラム。あなた、イングラムね。
ああ、
Yes.
そうだが。
帰って。どうして私たちの家
Stay
族
out of
に
our
つきま
lives.
とう
You've
の？
already caused us enough
こ
pain.
れ以上私たちを苦しめないで。お願いよ。
カレンさん、
What I'm
そんな
here
気
to
はな
do,
い。
Karen.
俺はただ地球で
Your
ロ
mother
レイン
asked
に
me for my
君の
help on
母親
home.
に頼まれたんだ。父親を探し出して
Trying to
ほし
find
い。
your father.
その母さ
Look
ん
what happened right after she
あな
met
た
up
に
with
会い
you.
に行ったばっかり
Hey, that's not my fault.
どうして父
Why
や
is this
母が
happening to us?
どうしてなの？あなたよ。
You. It's
Jonathan
always
Ingram.
you, Jonathan
い
Ingram.
つもあなたが原因よ。あなた
Where
が
I'm concerned, you're the one who killed
あ
my
なたが
mother.
母を殺したも同然よ。付きまとう
I
のは
don't
や
want
め
your
てくだ
help.
さい。
I'll look for my father
父は私
myself.
が探します。
Now, Sabrina,
帰ってください。
just go.
カレンさん、
Get it.
あなたは
You
ジョ
got
ナサン
Jonathan
を
all
誤
wrong.
解してる。
あなたは
私は BCP の
Brown
風
with the
紀
Vice
家
unit.
のエド・ブラウン。ジョナサン同
You know, I
様、
used to know your
君
mother
の
too.
母さんの古い友人だ。
母は父にいくら言われてもあなたの写
Nothing
真
my father said
い
made
つも
any
持ち歩いてい
difference.
たもの。父さん
Felt
か
so
わいそう
sorry
だ
for
っ
him.
た。母さんは忘
She
れ
just
なけれ
couldn't
ば
let
ならな
go.
かったのよ。そのことで
They were
父
always
と母は
fighting
喧嘩
about
が
it.
絶えなかったわ。私は
Had to
そんな
watch all
二人を
that
見て
growing
育
up.
ったのよ。幼い頃から。ジョナサン・イン
I've
グラム
spied
を
you
恨
my
みなが
entire
ら
life.
知らなかった。
Sorry, I had no idea.
すまない。
カレンさん、
Here, I can't say how.
君の気
You
持
know
ち
how
は
you
よくわ
must
かる。
feel.
だが、
You can't blame
ジョナサ
Jonathan.
ンを恨むのは間違っている。こいつはつい
He's
3
been lost
年
in
前ま
space
で
until 3 years
宇
ago.
宙をさまよっていたんだ。
カレンさん、聞いてくれ。君も
You and your
君の
father
父
could
さ
be
ん
involved in something bigger than
大
you
変な事件に
realize.
巻き込まれてるかもしれない。俺は
I
君
want
た
to
ちを
help
助
the
けた
both
い。
of you any way I
君
can.
たちの力になりたい。
My green raccoon.
カレンさん、どうか分かって
You
く
have
れ。
to believe him, Karen.
わかったわ。
You win.
うるさくされる
Come
と
on,
迷
we can
惑だ
talk
から。
inside.
中に入って。
I'll see you
ありが
soon.
たい。
さーて、どうしましょう、刑事さん。
へえ、内装も
Check
素
this
晴らし
place
い。
out. What's this? It's a biosphere. It serves as a model of the CELES. CELES stands for Closed Ecological Life Support System. You don't need to give it any food or oxygen. It's totally self-sufficient. Like this model, if the colony's balance were disturbed, it would become unable to support life. The coral fragment. These are baby shrimp. They're mates, are they? The shrimp receive food and oxygen from the seaweed, and in return produce carbon dioxide and organic waste. Wow. That's seaweed. The seaweed uses the carbon dioxide and organic compounds and sunlight to carry out photosynthesis. It's neat. Water is filled with bacteria soup. Temperature is maintained at 25 degrees Celsius. Gosh, Fox, that would have been terrible if it didn't come out. Bacteria oxidize the inorganic waste, producing carbon dioxide and organic compounds. And you seem, how should I put it, different in person than on TV. You're still just as charming, of course. They use CG to make me look better on camera. CG? Think of it as digital makeup. It's to cover up my complexion. Are you sick right now? Actually, my problem is more than temporary. What do these speakers belong to? They go with their home entertainment system there. Are these those new cordless speakers with biomaterials? Right, it's an infrared system with no dead areas whatsoever. They're ultra thin and you can even decorate them with photos or paintings. Yes, but Dad has never been one to do that. They're all-purpose home entertainment speakers. Got them in every room. Speakers are positioned high enough like that for the 3D sound, right? Yes. They're also unaffected by any vibrations caused by the walls. It's a wall-mounted HD TV. Got a chaos system too. You can set the hue to change according to your emotions. Like if you're laughing or crying. I remember things heading this way in the 20th. When they brought out washing machines and ovens with neural networks and fuzzy logic and so on. You're welcome to turn on the TV.
こんにちは。ニュースオーダーの時
Welcome
間
to
です。
News Order.
Beyond 建設記
Demonstration
念
was
日を間
held
近に控え
by
た今日、
repatriacists
地球
today
へ回
in
廊
order
運
up to
動
the
の
Beyond
決起
Coast
集会が
anniversary.
行われました。集会
For
に
an
は
estimated
約
2,000 people
1万
gathered
人
in
以上
Tokugawa
の
building.
リーペイトリエイティストらが徳川ビル内に
Scuffles
集
between
まり、
demonstrators and police did
BCP が
occur,
間
but
に
no
衝
injuries
突も
were
ありましたが、
reported.
怪我人は出ておりません。
Defeat her because
BCP
it
では
does.
建設記念日に向けてテロ活動への
An
警戒を
invasion
呼
against
びかけて
possible
います。
terrorism.
以上、
Just
カ
get
レン
Hojo
工
reporting
場が
for
お伝え
BBC
しま
News.
した。
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
これも CG ですね。
ええ、そうです。私のデータからコンピュータが作り出した本物そっくりの映像です。
Oh, wow. Just like your mother when she was your age. Tell me about it. Well, I am her daughter. Camera doesn't do you justice, Karen. Green Raccoon, it is March 15th. Send you anything low cut, Karen. You always cover up on TV. This is a news program after all. The station's policy. News Order isn't some raunchy soap opera. I like to wear something like this at home. Had no idea. About what? That you were stealing such considerable assets. So, do you choose your outfits yourself, Karen? Almost all the clothes I wear on camera are CG. Your clothes are CG too? Well, I'm not naked during filming, of course. I do wear something. The altar was CG at the other end. That must be why you always seem to change so fast. They always make slight adjustments to the colors of my clothing depending on my condition and the day's news. I didn't know they did things like that. You gotta excuse my appearance. I just woke up before you came. Are you feeling alright? Yeah, don't worry about me. What are those? These are medical bracelets. Is this a serious problem you have? I'm afraid so. You're having problems with your health? You can say that, yeah. You're having problems with your health? You can say that. Is this a pager? What's that you got there? This? My cell phone. Your news anchors are pretty busy, huh? Not the main reason I have it, actually. Karen's wearing her cell phone on her hip. Fox, that's crazy, dude. The antique lamp. Twin lamps, I should say. They're connected to the sleep sensors in the sofas. Those have chaos systems, so their lighting changes depending on who's in the room. Chaos again. So this is our color? Yes, they use ambient lighting. They're cute, don't you think? That's one of Mom's flower vases. She did a lot of flower arranging. Lorraine always did like flowers. This isn't a zero gravity ceramic, is it? That's unusual for Beyond. Right, it's porcelain. Mom probably ordered it from home. Flowers and plants reminded her of home, I'm sure. Nice view you got there. You don't have any screens for your windows? There are hardly any insects on Beyond, so window screens aren't that important. Only bugs you find here are ones like bees for pollinating flowers, flies for decomposing waste, and earthworms for enriching soil. We never need to open a window either, really. Every house on Beyond comes complete with its own life support system. They're as self-contained as any spaceship. You never know when a leak in the colony could occur. Like opening the windows, though, there's something relaxing about it. See outside perfectly. That's adjustable glass for you. Good music. These are the CD shelves. This is Dad's hobby. I think there's all kinds of fun stuff you can get here. This music is probably his favorite thing in the world besides work. He's got almost every genre you can imagine here. CDs are an antique media nowadays. Right, but Dad doesn't like the quality you get with optical disc. This is some collection. Your dad seems like a real audiophile. Would you like to put something on? Cover says home. Written and performed by Lon Duck. Oh, Jerry, see you, buddy. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Alright, see what else we got. Nobody knows. Snatcher, one night Neo Kobe. Do it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Mr. Grimm, look at it in a minute. Awesome. Do, 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 do. Pretty awesome. This orange one here, I think. Go for it, Yoji. I know, Andrew, yeah. Mr. Jonathan Ingram. That was from earlier. What else? Oh, baby, come unto me. You know you want to come with me, baby. Let's go. That's from the game. Heard that one already. Yeah. Owlcat. What? Can we just listen to every CD? We've already heard that game. Yeah. So many. I'm trying to look for just stuff. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Green Reckon. I don't know which one you're looking at. Still there? Anna's theme. Apparently, the other part from Snatcher's on here. Yeah. Hippo. Still haven't seen it. Yeah. Come on. Man. Yeah. I went the long way, huh? Places against maybe it's from a private collection of his?
おかしいな。音楽が鳴らない。
変ね。ほんとノイズばかりね。
Maybe it's broken? Oh. No, Green Raccoon, I'm not. Hey, Natalia. I have enough time. Even that's a good song right there. How you doing, Natalia? Doo-doo. I'm sorry, Natalia. Hope you're having a better day today. Not made in Texas, huh? Hope and pray it gets better for you, Natalia. Is this gonna be it right here? No, I found the Snatcher one. But it was Neo Kobe. Did you hear me do that one? This one, Snatcher one, not Neo Kobe City Unreleased Remix. We heard that one. I don't see another one though. I think you may just remember it incorrectly. Pretty sure I clicked on every single one of them. I thank you just for misremembered. Anyway, let's move on. Dang, Natalia, I'm so sorry. Talk to us, Karen
それ
Hojo.
では次のニュース。ビヨンドコースト誕生30周年記念の催し物が各地で行われている中、ビヨンドの老朽化が深刻化しています。中でもミラーの老朽化が特に進んでおり、就航率の低下が危惧され、早急に対策が必要とされています。これに対し、宇宙推進事業団では10年計画でコロニー内の全パーツを取り替える方針を検討しているとのことです。以上、カレン北条がお伝えしました。
Dang, Natalia, I'm so sorry. Alright, what other news? Let's
繰り
see.
返します。ビヨンドコースト誕生30周年記念の催し物が各地で行われている中、ビヨンドの老朽化が深刻化しています。中でもミラーの老朽化が特に進んでおり、就航率の低下が危惧され、早急に対策が必要とされています。 これに対し宇宙推進事業団では10年計画でコロニー内の全パーツを取り替える方針を検討しているとのことです。以上 BBC からお伝えしました。
Okay, thanks, Green. So I couldn't do everything on your beck and call. Sure, we ask you a few questions. What is it? Here's your mom and dad. Where'd you get it? Your mother gave it to me on home. This is gonna be a bad thing to show.
Karen.
Brought this photo with you, Karen.
この写真。
ロレインとの
You
写
just
真。
decide what to do with it.
処分は君に任せる。
どうして？
ロレインはここにいる。
You can feel your
この
mother's
ビヨンド
spirit
に
here
生
on
きている。
Beyond,
俺のところじゃない。
where it belongs.
処分は任せる。
Shouldn't have it.
わかったわ。
Mom used to show me this. Brought it with me to prove who I am if need be. Okay, I have another copy of it. An easy thing to talk about, but it isn't necessary for our investigation. What can you tell us about your parents? My father's a terrestrial who immigrated to Beyond shortly after it was completed. Hey, E-Man. Remember they told me they met at Kokagawa's festival for Japanese people. Okay, Green, sounds good. Yes, that's correct. You said Mom was inconsolable after your accident. He devoted himself to her, and they married 6 months later. Wow, 6 months later? My goodness. Mom couldn't forget you. The stronger Dad's love got, the more his jealousy grew. When their relationship turned sour, Mom still kept all the pictures she had of you. One day, Dad found them and burned every last one, including her copy of the one you just gave me. She had no pictures of you left after that. Oh, wow. They argued constantly, but they stayed together for my sake. That's a real Japanese thing to do. Also, I didn't really understand them myself. What does your father do at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals? All I know is he's involved with developing new pharmaceuticals. To your understanding, what kind of work is it? I don't know. He never talked much about it. Ooh, Mr. Graham, very nice. You too, Natalia. Again, I'll be thinking and praying for you on that. I know that's tough, Natalia. That had been probably one of the scariest moments you've had. Ugh. Never talked much about it. He never discussed his work at home. Not with me, anyway. You say anything that you might help us? Well, one time I can't remember when exactly. He broke down in tears saying he wanted to quit Tokugawa. He said, "They tricked me. I hate my effing job." Holy mackerel. That was it. That was all he said. He never mentioned it again. He never swore, which made it even more unusual. For someone here to say something like that, that's almost unheard of. I don't really know what he did. He was forbidden from discussing his work for confidentiality reasons. Never talked about a certain new product he was working on. Dang, Natalia. Woo. No, nothing specific. I don't really know what he did. He was forbidden, blah, blah, blah. Did you notice anything unusual about your father before he disappeared? He had been acting kind of strange lately. Maybe things weren't going well at work? Your mother said he would have these breakdowns. Yes, he did. Now that you mention it, he's normally a calm person. So he definitely was different than usual? Yes, he does have a tendency to worry at times, but nothing like that. Please try to think. Even the littlest thing might make a difference. What other ways was he different? He would become more pensive and emotional. He was like somebody else altogether. I think he talked to Mom about something, but he never said anything to me. So Lorraine did know something. Mom didn't tell me anything either. would kind of watch out for me when he moved about the house. Seemed like he was avoiding me. Why do you say he was avoiding you? I can tell. He's never been good at hiding things like that. Gotta watch him. Blah, blah, blah. What are your father's hobbies? Music's one of them, I take it. Right, I guess that's about it, listening to CDs. That's his only hobby per se. He doesn't have any from. Would he spend his days off here? Hey, Legends Gaming. How you doing? Would he spend his days off? He was almost never home. Since he and Mom didn't get along. Oh man. The relationship made him into a workaholic. Whenever he was home, he would spend his time listening to music by himself. He saw Dad's collection, plenty there to keep him busy. He doesn't really have any apart from his music. He's very particular about sound quality. I'm not surprised given the equipment here. You know someone named Michael Sato? He works at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Sato? I never heard of him before. It's a Japanese name, right? Actually, I do remember hearing it now, but there are a lot of people here with Japanese names, so it could be common. Now, for sure, I've never met anyone from Dad's work. Even though I did hear the name before, I never met him. Okay. Lorraine. Mr. Grimm, I don't know.
母の仮葬儀は終わりました。母は友人も少なかったし、私だけの寂しい葬儀でした。
遺体は
I'm sure money.
難しいみたい。
Still alone.
せめてお骨だけで
I'd
もっ
settle
て
for
思うん
just
です
her
け
ashes.
残念ながら
Fortunately,
ビヨンドへ
can't
の遺
see
体
them
の持
allowing
ち
a
込
body
み
to
は
be brought
許
into
可さ
the
れないでしょう
colony.
父が知ったらどんなに悲しむか。
遺留品は
遺留品も無理らしいです。
I hope he is.
そう
Yeah.
ですか
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear. I started late though, Mr. Graham.
ロレイン
They
が
asked me to look out for you.
君のこと頼むって言われた。
そうです
Said
か。
that? Yeah. Loved you more than she loved you more than my father. She was so happy when they found you, but I wasn't very nice to her. Felt sorry for Dad and everything. Mom didn't know very many people. I don't see how she could have had any enemies. Who could have done such a thing? The police in old LA are treating it as a terrorist bombing. That's ridiculous. Happened right in front of me. That wasn't some terrorist. It has to be related to your father's disappearance. I'm a news anchor with BBC. We always watch a program at my house. Are you off today? Taking some time off because of my health. I don't think anyone will know what secret. News they're showing right now is the CTV. I don't think anyone will be able to tell the difference. My mother was worried about an illness she said you have. Would you mind telling me about it? I have aplastic anemia. Hematopoietic stem cells in my bone marrow, the ones that create new blood, have become damaged and I can't produce blood cells properly. I become anemic or get hemorrhages, more susceptible to infection. That's why you're so pale, is it? How did you get such a serious illness? In my case, it was exposure to cosmic radiation here. I have secondary aplastic anemia. Like home, the surface of beyond gets hit by a good deal of radiation. They must offer some sort of compensation, right? Unfortunately, they haven't set up anything official yet, no. Anti-space groups like the Repatriates do offer support money, but I don't want to end up being used by people like them. Repatriate? Yeah, they were talking about them on the news. It was your show, actually. How do you treat something like that? Someone at your father's work was saying you need a bone marrow transplant? Yeah. Dad talked me into getting immunosuppressive drug therapy. See why he wanted me to try it, but it's not doing much. Apparently in moderate to severe cases like mine, hormone therapy has no effect either. That bad, huh? My only remaining option is a bone marrow transplant. Bone marrow transplant? They replaced my damaged marrow with marrow from a healthy person. But in order to do the transplant, they need mail from someone who with the same HLA type as me. Still haven't found someone with my type. Transplant costs are enormous too. Transplant costs, hospitalization fees, and immunosuppressants. I don't know where I'm going to get all the money, even if we do find a donor. You don't look like you're strapped for cash or anything. It's more expensive than you think. Until recently, my position on the waiting list was 5, which is for people who can't even pay for the transplant. The last month, I finally got some hope. That's why I'm always checking my phone here. Looks like Dad got me moved up. I'm so grateful for everything he's done. You have any theories about what might have happened to your father? He's not the type of person to disappear and not tell anyone. Must have become involved in something. Did you mention anything in particular before he went missing? Actually, yeah. The word Plato several times. I don't know what he meant by it. Again, with this Plato or Pluto, whatever it is. You can't recall anything else? I was away on assignment at the time. When I got back, Mom had already left for home. If I had been here, I wouldn't have let her do something like that. 15th, you mean the last time anyone saw your dad? Like I said, I was away on assignment. There's no sign of anyone having had contact with him after the 15th. I hadn't talked much with Dad lately. You don't know what he could have meant by this Plato or Pluto thing? Your mother mentioned it too. Wish I knew. There's nowhere with a name like that here. Maybe some sort of code name? What was up with it? Oh. We've done all this already. We exhausted this. Ooh.
北条さんの部屋を見せてもらえないかな。
Here we go.
父の部屋。ああ、書斎なら。
Ooh, he's got a study.
書斎があるんですか。
ええ。
それじゃあ書斎を見せてもらえますか。
どうぞこっちです。ここが父の書斎の日本間です。
Ooh, Natalia, nice.
そのカードは？
What's this card? Ooh, yes.
父の ID カードじゃないかしら。それは確か予備のコピーカードです。父は用心深い人でしたから。
徳川製薬のガードマンが持っていたものと同じだ。
Take it.
カレンさん、ちょっとこれ預かってもいいかな。
いいですけど、徳川には内緒ですよ。コピーがあったなんて知れたら大変ですから。
What's in these drawers? There were Sumi and Cesare in them before, but they're empty now. What's that? Sumi and Cesare, ink and ink stones. You can use them in calligraphy. Drawers later, there's nothing in. On the floor with your legs folded under you. Okay. That's where Dry Dobson thinks when he gets home from work.
Nihon古来の家紋表です。父はどうしてこんなものを貼っていたんでしょう。
Ooh, yes.
家紋の下に大役が書かれているわ。
Our logo comes from their family crest, right? They do have a reason for putting this here. Sato, or French pink. It says he was the one who originally made this flower into a crest. To Tokugawa, Aoi, or Hollyhock. It says this became the whatever of the crest from their relationship with the Kimo shrines and was later inherited by Tokugawa. We have them to thank for that Putra logo. The Kage something or Kage Plume Blossom made a design this to stand out from all the other plum crests that were around at the time. People think he was a descendant of the Sugihara family. Cheetah, the Koyo. Says the Koyo were heavenly bodies originally used for fortune telling in ancient India. It looks somewhat familiar. Yeah, I can't think of anything. Sai, in Tanabishi, inside something Kiko or flower diamonds inside 3 tortoise shells. It's from the something shrine in the Hiroshima prefecture. Came from the shape of a large boulder in front of a subordinate shrine. Or so I heard. God. Something. The crest of the Katori family. Originating from the Katori shrine in Chiba prefecture. Katori shrine also used this as the something Palawanian flower pattern. I can't read a lot of this stuff. That's what I heard anyway. This is Zelda. On Hojo, the Hojo Yoriko or scales. It says the scales came from a dragon. This is my father's primarily. Even though his family name is Hojo, it's not the actual crest he uses. This is speaking in general terms. There's a legend about its origin. One night, the request of Kamakura, Tokimasa Hojo went to pray for the prosperity of his descendants at Inoshima. When a half-human, half-snake woman appeared before him and gave him 3 scales. He tried to ensure their prosperity by making the scales into his family crest. Well, these are snake scales. The Saki. This belongs to the Omegiji clan, of which Sasaki was a member. It's supposed to represent a dying pattern, or so I heard. That's a hanging scroll or a thing. Is it talisman? Japanese custom decorate the alcove with art and writing. What's written on it? My doctrine is that of an all-pervading unity. Alright, good night, Cinnabon. That said, it's part of an Analects of Confucius. Alright, what we got here?
それは
That your mother's?
ロレインの
母さんの
Yes,
仏
that's
壇
the Batsudan.
まだホームから遺体が届いてませんけど、
遺体をビヨンドへ入れるには手続きが非常に難しいんだ。
母さんも日
He
系
was
人だ
based
か
his
ら
mom was also
仏
part
壇に。
Japanese.
ロレインが死んだのは俺の
Also for
責
your
任だ
mother's。death.
彼女は助けを求め
Came
てき
to
た
me。for help.
俺を頼って。しかし俺は
I turned
彼
her
女を追い
away. I
返し
shouldn't
た。
have done that.
辛かったんだ。
でも母さんは
She
幸
was
福だ
happy
った
she
は
got
ず
to
で
see
す
you。again, though.
あなたに会えて、それが何よりもの
Take some
慰め。
comfort in that. Back to the Hojo family altar. I never imagined I'd need to use it this so soon. Why is the area of this room higher than the rest? That's the alcove of the Tokonama. Special area of the room reserved for placing decorations. Carrying on traditions ain't cheap. Okay.
カレンさん、
Been a very big help, Karen.
役に立ちましたよ。
カレン、
Sorry about everything.
すまなかった。
私、真実を知りたい。
I have to know that.
だから約束してくだ
Promise me
さる。
something, will you?
どんなことが分
Will
か
you
って
tell me
も
whatever
父に
you
関
learn
する
about
こ
my
と
father? I don't care how
私に
bad
隠
it
さない
is.
で教えてください。母に代わって依頼
Tell
料
you
は払
whatever
いま
mom
す。
was supposed to.
わかった。
Okay, we promise.
約束しよう。しかし金はいらない。
This isn't about money.
この件はロレイン本人から頼まれたものだ。依頼人は
This is for her.
ロレインと俺本人だ。
ジョナサンって呼んでもいいかしら。
ああ、
ジョナサン、
Awesome.
私、さっきは言い過ぎた
Sorry
わ。
about earlier. I
ごめんなさい。
apologize. You better apologize.
カレンさん、ロレインがあんなことになったんだ。あなたも安全とは言えん。何かあればすぐ BCP まで連絡してください。部下を送ります。
ありがとう。
じゃあ、カレン。
あ、ジョナサン、
なんだ？
あなたずっとタバコ加えてたわね。
こいつは病気なんだ。気に障ったのなら。
いえ、母からはそんな話聞いたことないから。
大丈夫。このビヨンドにいればやめるさ、きっと。
そうね。じゃあ。
失礼するよ。
Kojima wants me to look cool. That's why I have a cigarette in my mouth.
ジョナサン、気を落とすな。
Probably not far from the
時間
truth.
がかかる
We'll
が
come around eventually.
きっと彼女も分かってくれる。
だといいが。
We got that thing now. I think we're going to get anything else out of here. We'll find more BTS, don't you think? Are you still there? Let's get back here. I can't let you in there. It doesn't matter what you say. Come on. Alright, well I guess we can't do that crap. There's another room. Okay, not yet. I bet I can do it later. Alright, let's go to the hospital.
BCCH へ行って北条の担当していた薬局員に
What do those
話を
people have to say? Let's go.
俺は病院と注射は苦手な
I'm
んだ。
crazy about hospitals or shots.
俺だってそうだ。患者じゃないんだ。
They're going in
気
an
を
ambulance.
楽に行こうぜ。しかしあの DDS の話からするとこの先注
I'm gonna have to worry
射は
about
な
shots
くなるかもしれんぞ。
そうなると
I
困る
wouldn't。like that either.
どうして
Why not?
病院を嫌う口実がなくなる。
Less
看
time
護
with
婦
all
に
the
甘
lovely
える口
nurses.
実が減る。
たくましいやつ
Sorry,
だ。
Jonathan. Okay.
ジョナサン、これがビヨンド
This
1
is
の
Gonko
マ
Central
ンモス
Hospital,
病
the
院、
biggest
ビ
hospital
ヨ
in
ン
the
ド
colony.
中央病院 BCCH だ。
でかい病院だな。
さあ、北条の手がかりを探そう。
I'm getting so tired. This is gonna be like a pretty short stream, I think. I'm sorry, y'all. Hospital's nameplate, Bianco Central Hospital. Just like you said, I believed you. gonna be going an hour and a half, but can't over the size of this place. You won't find a better hospital here, not just in terms of treatment facilities, but patient capacity, numbers of doctors and nurses, you name it. I don't know the specifics, but apparently the building was designed by some famous architect from home. The hospital's foliage, they planted trees and bushes all around the building. The layout was designed to make them visible from every room in the hospital. Yeah, it's soothing having other life around you in space. What am I streaming next after I finish Policenauts? Oh man, I don't know. I have a list here. Looks like the next thing is going to be a vote for the next Blind Retro playthrough. I just don't know what yet. So we'll need to do a vote soon. For another Blind Retro playthrough. Oh, today was your birthday, E-Man? I'm sorry, I just now saw that. Well, happy belated birthday, dude. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear E-Man. Happy birthday to you. Oh, man. That's the main entrance.
Yoshi, 病院へ
Head
入ってみる。
inside. My body is exhausted.
BCCH のロビーだぞ。
In the
これ
lobby.
だけの
Look
マ
at
ン
this
モス
place.
病院だ。北条の知人を探すのも一苦労だ
We're
ろう
gonna
な。
find someone who knows
し
Hojo.
かし
That's
今
all
は
we
そ
have
れ
right
しか
now.
道はない。気を持ち直して
Let's ask
北
around,
条
see
の
what
手がかりを
happens.
探そう。
Must be waiting for something. Hey, she looks pretty nice from this angle. People want to. They look like a patient too. Looks like he's got a mental illness or something. And what do you got to talk about people like that? These people won't know Hojo. Oh my goodness, Chadley with the raid.
I'm under enemy fire! Secure the perimeter! Treat us like a damn fiddle!
That's damn good.
Thank you for the raid. Chadley, my man. Long time no see, dude. How you been? What were you playing tonight, dude? The Beard of Steel. Oh, I'm sorry. Ugh. Mario 64 ROM hack. Oh, nice. Made it tougher, I guess, maybe. More fun stuff on there. Hey, Nadina. Hey, Josh. Messias, how you doing? Hope you're having a great time here. Good to see everybody. Iron Mario 64. That's cool. Hey, good to have you here. Thank you so much for the raid. If you're new to the channel from Chadley, my name's Pudge007. We do a lot of Metal Gear, Resident Evil, and Mega Man. We also have a section called Blind Retro Playthrough, where I play through retro games I've never played before that people vote on. And some new releases here and there. Now, we're doing a game. This is a game by Hideo Kojima, his third ever IP that came out in '94. It's called Policenauts. If you played a lot of Metal Gear games, you probably have seen some references to Policenauts. But we're actually playing Policenauts. It wasn't just in Japanese, but there's a fan made English translation, which is what we're playing right now. Voice acting is also in Japanese, but there's written translation to English. Yeah, thank y'all so much for being here. Oh, we're good to have you here, Nadina. All right, here we go. These people won't know who you are. Look, another patient. They don't look too good. These two look like they're together. What about you? These are hospital patients. They won't be able to help us. Don't think so? He's got a head towel tied around his head. A lot of them do that to keep... All of them in their right mind be doing that here. Just like him, start something soon as you make eye contact. Look away the same way you'd avoid a shady dog. Yeah, what were y'all playing, Chad? Oh, no, you already answered that. Iron. Is it like a really hard Iron Mario 64 maze that make it like super hard? But you. On Atari? Oh, that's awesome. These are hospital patients. They won't be able to help. What about you? We're all hospital patients here. It looks like he's talking to the receptionist. To try inquiring at a reception ourselves. The hospital's information counter. Why don't we try asking about Hojo? Good idea. May I speak with you a moment? Here we go.
Hi. 今日はどうされました
Yes,
か
what's actually here to see?
Yeah.
Oh, actually.
実は
初心の方
First
で
time
す
here,
ね
is it?
こちらのアンケート用紙に
I think this
症
form
状
tells
を
us about
詳
what's
しくご
bothering
記
you.
入ください。
違うんだ。俺たちはどこも
Nothing
悪くは
wrong
ない
with。us.
俺たちはビヨンド警察の
PCP,
者なんだが、ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだ。
警察の方
Police.
なんでしょう
Can I help you? Let's see. Almost fell asleep right there. I'm so tired. Randomize within the rules like one hit death. You try to collect as many stars as you can and then ultimately beating Bowser to win. Oh, wow. That is so crazy, Chadley. I bet it was fun, though. This seems pretty cute, too. Looks she's calculating a bill for somebody. Kind of shows a lot for a hospital receptionist. She's cute. I wouldn't mind getting a shot from her. We're not putting girls like these out front. Look at that. Oh, GD. That's hot. Oh, what's up, Charlie Beak? Full throttle. I have an SGH. I hear it's fun. I think you told me about that last time now. What you up to? Good to have you here, Charlie. Welcome in. Show a little control when we're out. Please don't be a butterface. Please don't be a butterface. Please don't be a butterface. Give it a rest, will you? Her hair's pretty. It almost looks like silk. Throwing up any girls out like this out front. Excuse me? He's busy at the moment. I can help you instead. You there. Do you want to speak with me for some reason? I guess I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you instead. Woohoo, sweet cheeks. You deaf or what? They're busy right now.
実は人を探してるんだが、北条
Name
健
is
三という人物。
Kenzo Hojo.
徳川製薬のプロパーで、
Took our
こ
pharmaceuticals
の
rep.
病院にも
Apparently
よ
used
く
to come here
出入りしている
regularly.
らしいんだが、
徳川製薬
Took
の
our sales
プ
rep.
ロパーの方ですか
知らない
You
か
know him?
プロパーの方は関係者用の通用口から出入りしますの
Those are usually staff
で
entrance. We never see them out here.
わかりません
誰ならわかる
But who would?
そういう
You
件
should
で
try
したら
talking to the director.
当病院の理事長に相談されては
理事長
Sounds good to
ね。
me.
どちらにせよ
You need the director
理
for
事
this
長の許
question
可が
anyone
必要で
anyway.
すから
You would have been here a number of times. You honestly don't know him? I'm sorry, but I don't remember meeting him. Let me think. Sorry, I still don't recall seeing anyone like that. He certainly isn't a patient here. That's a really old picture. That's from before I was born. Boy, let's take a group ID, isn't it? Those reps in around back. We never see them here. Only deal with patients. I don't know anything about sales rep. Tokugawa or anywhere else. Seeing his picture didn't help at all? No, I'm sorry. Where do we go to see the director? The director can be found in the director's office. Why do I feel like an idiot? Is there a name I can put to this beautiful face? Are you trying to hit on me? Destiny has obviously brought us together for some reason we've yet to understand. Just trying to get to know you, that's all. Those lines will get you nowhere, buddy. You're hospitalized here. I suppose you might get to know me a little then. Was that a no? Would I be treated by nurses as breathtaking as you? Of course, you get the very best care. They wouldn't be indulging in any fantasies of yours, I'm afraid. She'd make sure you got a bunch of male nurses. Ah, yeah, buddy. Alright, that's enough of that. You're ruining our image. What's the director like? She's young and extremely charming. You can definitely see how she used to be a model. Gee, the director's a woman? We all love her here. She's smart and beautiful and famous, too. Try asking the director about it. This is the largest hospital and beyond. We also have been designated as one of the colony's emergency relief facilities in the event of an accident or disaster. Organ transplantation technology is the most advanced in the world. We're well known even on Earth. There are many people who come all the way from Earth to receive treatment here. It's easier to obtain organs here on Beyond than it is on home, you see. Why is that? They've established a unified organ distribution network and transplant coordination system here. There still isn't a consensus between countries on Earth on how to handle the organ tissue. You have to go through a lot of red tape to get anywhere there. The first floor consists of outpatient exam rooms, while on the second floor and above house patients' rooms and ORs. There's also zero-G treatment ward located in the center of the colony. We have approximately 800 doctors on staff divided into 25 departments. I was about as perfect as any hospital could be. What? Size, technology, management. Hospital's about as blah, 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 blah. Where's the director's office? At the end of block B here on the first floor. I'll let her know you're coming. If you follow the green line, that'll take you straight through. Straight there. I'll look up here. Yeah. Oh. Director's office. Here we go. Go there. Uh-oh.
あなたたちが刑事さんね。
You must be the officers.
受
They
付
told me
か
you
ら
were
連絡もら
coming.
ったわ。
あなたがこの病院の理事長？
そうよ。
You were
女
expecting
だ
a
とは
man?
思わなかった？
いや、
Well, the receptionist
受
office
付で
got
聞いてはいたんだが、
少しホームなまりがあるな。
Oh, Maxine. I'm Chris Goldwyn, director of
BCCH
BCCH.
理事長のクリス・ゴドウィンです。
私は BCP 風紀課のエド・ブラウン。
俺はジョナサン・イングだ。
Jonathan Ingram. I'm here from.
OLA で
I knew it!
そうだ、やっぱりそうだわ。どこかで
I
見
thought
た
I
顔だ
recognized
と
you
思った。
guys.
あなたたち
You were Policenauts,
ポリス
weren't
ノ
you?
ーツのエドとジョナサン？
どうして、
Yeah.
私
You
よ。
don't remember me?
覚えてないかしら？一度少女雑誌
together
の
for
カ
that
バーを一緒
magazine
に
cover
撮
when I
影
was
した
a
でし
model.
ょ？もう30年も
30
前だ
years
け
ago,
ど。
remember?
おう、
Oh, you're Chris?
Oh,
Little
model.
Chris?
クリスちゃん。そうか。
Wow, you've really grown up.
女らしくなって。
あのクリスか？モデルか。
Unless you used to be a
受
model
付でも言っ
too.
てたな。
もうすっかりおばちゃんよ。
That's hilarious.
そうね
Can't believe it's you
あな
guys.
た
What
た
a
ち
neat
なの。
surprise.
会えて嬉しいわ。で、
So what's
どん
up?
な要件？
This is where you can actually do some naughty stuff in this game. Where are all those papers? Got things on my medical license and the hospital's accreditation up there. Place really feels like a director's office. These are books on organ transplantation. That's my area of expertise. I wrote a few of them myself. They're really old, though. Probably the only doctor on the colony who keeps so much paper media around. Can anyone understand these? You're amazing, Chris. Girl books about organ transplantation. Wrote a few of them myself. They're really old, though. I'm probably the only doctor on the colony who keeps too much paper media around. I can do You've got a fantastic body. Those look absolutely delicious. I go to zero-G salons to spend time at the zero-G ward, so gravity hasn't had its way with me too much. Oh, you really gotta watch your words around this guy. That's just asking for trouble. Necro, probably this one, but they're both really good. May I? I wouldn't mind playing doctor myself for a minute here. What, with these? You actually did it! Welcome to my world. Are you for real? That answer your question? What am I going to do with you? Jonathan, knock it off. That's a nice smell. What is it? It's lavender perfume. I just hate the smell of drugs. That's the only reason I wear it. You get about as many people wearing fragrances here as you do smoking cigarettes. Andrew, yeah, that part right there. Hey, nothing wrong with either. I got potpourri with the same fragrance up on the mantelpiece. Go ahead and smell it if you like. I like this smell. I find it relaxing. Jonathan. Or are they the elephant in the room? Or two baby elephants? Oh, man. Suits you perfectly. You know, you still strike me as a model. I don't think I've ever seen anyone look this good in a lab coat before. Oh, Ed, you've been learning from Jonathan? I would never ever guess you're in your 40s. What would you guess? Late 20s tops. That's awfully nice of you, Jonathan. You can't get over how beautiful you are, Chris. You've aged like a fine wine. You're a sweet guy, Jonathan. You got legs from here to some wonderful place. Well, maybe they're not as nice as they used to be. Good night, Nadina, sorry. It's only nothing compared to any young girl out there. I wish you'd stop moving them around. Come on, don't do this to me. I promise they're not as nice as you think. What's inside that pouch?
マスキートよ。
Mosquito.
マスキート？
ええ。蚊型の採血マイクロ
Microchip
マ
modeled
シ
after
ンよ
the。mosquito.
このマスキート、プログラムがいかれちゃって制御できないの。
Just does
よう
whatever
や
it
く
wants.
先
Finally
回
caught
収
it
し
a
たの
minute
よ。
ago. Tell you more about it if you're interested. The medical micro machine is used on the colony for drawing blood. I can tell you more about it if you're interested. Sure.
Chris の子
This
供？
your kid?
それは
That's somebody else's baby.
他人の子供よ。
君の子供じゃ
That's
ないの？
yours?
ジョナサン。
Jonathan.
悪かった。
Buddy. Newborn baby. I don't even remember his name. You seem a little sad for someone your age. I was 19 if I remember right. Chris in her teens. She's holding a baby. Well, tell us about this. Girl from a teen magazine from 30 years ago. Oh, wow. Could have seen the other Policenauts on the front. Seeing you guys brings back so many memories. That's me before I lost everything. Remember how cute you were, Chris? Yeah, real cute. I would have been 14 then. Oh, dirty. The Salvatore always joked around when we did pictures like this. There's Gates. He was Mr. Popular. Kagawa never smiles when he gets his picture taken. I was just a kid back then myself. You little pervert, I'm used to it, but you better watch out around other people. Alright. There she goes moving her legs. This is what you were talking about? Yeah, that's my potpourri. It smells like lavender. I get it sent to me by a friend on home. Go ahead and smell it. Yeah, it does smell like lavender. It's just like Chris's perfume. Alright, let's talk to her.
実は行方不明になったある人物が足取りを追っている。北条健三という。
Genzo Hojo.
王女
Hojo.
聞か
I've
ない
heard
わ
of
ね
him. Is he a patient here?
ここの患者
Ah, don't.
その男徳川製薬の
Don't
プロパ
say
ー
that.
徳川製薬でこの病院に薬を卸してるって聞いたんだ。
ここの薬関係の担当者を紹介してもらえないか。
ああ、それなら薬局の薬剤師に聞けばわかるはずよ。
Does she mean our
ここ
pharmacist?
の
He's
薬
in
の
charge of
管
all
理
our
はすべて
drugs.
彼に任してるから。それで
You don't know anything at all about Hojo. The littlest thing could help. Oh, this is the first time I've heard of him. I'm sorry. I don't believe you. This is a photo of Hojo. I may have met him before. I'm not sure, though. I don't believe you. Well, I remember this photo. Surprised they lynched you that. They didn't. But it's mine now. Who would have dealt mainly with the pharmacist when he was here? You have your own pharmacy here. Beyond has the same medical system you find in Japan, where a doctor can also serve as a pharmacist. People get their prescription at a hospital, they receive their medication from its pharmacy. We have our own pharmacy since there's no separation between prescribing and dispensing in our medical industry. Profit margin for drugs here is astronomical. Doctors reckon an extra 20 to 30% by dispensing themselves. Golly! That's crazy! Hospital and drug companies make a killing in this system because the price of drugs for patients is so high. One of the reasons Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals has become so successful is because it lobbied for the implementation of the Japanese system of Yuan in the early days of the colony. Golly! Plus, there's the fact that people here prefer to take a drug for something even if they don't actually need it. All this has led to overprescription, a large drug profit margin, and a medical industry that benefits doctors and hospitals instead of patients. Personally, I'm against doing things this way. We should be working on separating the industry like places on home. But as a businesswoman, it's great for us. The hospital wouldn't be where it is today without this system. Hey, Monstrous Lung, that she is. I get all that, but what about the pharmacist? Oh yeah, the pharmacist. You mean Jun Hushida. Well... So how did Beyond's first teen idol wind up in charge of its biggest hospital? I've been modeling 20 years ago. My parents were doctors here on Beyond. But then they were killed in that space plane disaster. Yeah, it's definitely a call to basic instincts, Monstros Long. You're 100% correct on that. They were killed in that space plane disaster. That's when I inherited this place. I'd gone to medical school, and this was the only thing they left me. I'm always busy with something, whether it's here or somewhere else. You married Chris? Nope, I never had much time for relationships and work. I've devoted my life to my career. Guys stopped showing any interest in me a long time ago anyway. I find that very, very hard to believe. Are you saying you'd be interested? I just might. Really? Honestly? No, maybe if you weren't such a pervert. Whose child is that in the photo? Son of a friend. Hey. Before I forget, I don't mind when you say things like that to me, but leave that poor receptionist alone, okay? You heard about that already? You must have more important things to talk about than me, don't you? My main job is running the hospital, but since my area of expertise is organ transplantation, I help a little with that as well. Uh-oh.
I'm under enemy fire! Secure the perimeter! I'm under enemy fire! Secure the perimeter!
That's damn good.
Thank you so much for that raid, Carlos. The world according to Loki. From Zero to Hero Bolivia, Shaboinky. You know us that came in with that raid. Thank you so much. From Zero to Hero Bolivia. Shout out. Doing good. You dog. Yeah, be sure to check out his channel if you haven't, guys. What were y'all playing, Carlos? And if you're new to the channel, my name's Pudge007. We do a lot of Metal Gear, Resident Evil, and Mega Man to the channel, and also a section called Blind Retro Playthrough, where I play through retro games before that people vote on, then also some new releases here and there. So, what we're playing right now is Policenauts. It is Hideo Kojima's third ever IP. It came out in 1994. Was released only in Japan. But now there's a fan-made English translation, so we can know what the heck's going on. So here we go. So yeah, I hope you enjoy what y'all see here, y'all. It's been fun. Oh, Carlos, nice. That's awesome, dude. Listen, friends, I'm a consultant for the Beyond Coast Organ Procurement Network, the Beyond Coast Organ Distribution Network, and various other transplant groups. Also work as an intermediary between transplant coordinators, donors, and recipients. Mosquito-type robot developed by Tokugawa Heavy Industries and Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. What did you think about it, Carlos? It's designed for drawing blood from people and animals and administering shots. With this, you can draw blood without the subject feeling a thing. It can also be used for donating blood. They've been hit with a lot of criticism, but these guys are one of the reasons we've been able to keep AIDS and other diseases under control here. They fly by flapping their wings. They were designed through biomechanics. I don't know the details. We saw a hologram of it at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. 84 from 1K. Very nice. Kiddos is a portmanteau of mass and mosquito. Are organ transplants really that important in space? Yeah, they're absolutely essential to us. Space's environment has massive effects on the human body, while with the weightlessness and cosmic rays, we still aren't ready for transplanting artificial organs. All medical science can do at the moment is transplant them from other people. What can you tell us about Ishida? Ishida is an employee of Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals assigned to us here at the hospital. He can be a bit of an odd character, but he gets the job done. Oh yeah, Carlos, it's hard. It's hard. Hard not to do that, yeah. 100%. He gets the job done. He works for Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. We have an important relation with Tokugawa. A number of their employees work here. We could never just shut them out. He's a Nissi Beyond. He hasn't got much of a personality, really. None of them do. Only talk to him when it's work related. What are the dangers of organ transplants? In the past, the biggest problem was post-op rejection, but we've overcome that with the development of Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals immunosuppressant Thapusluodine, as well as mass transplants, which don't trigger rejection reaction. Mass transplants. It's a revolutionary procedure that's limited rejection of recipients. With it, we're able to mass the organs HLA class 1 antigens before transplantation. I'm not too familiar with it, but with its introduction, the number of organ transplants has risen dramatically. Success rates of transplants have gone up, while the side effects of immunosuppressants have gone down. We've made countless advances in procedures, preservation methods, and tissue compatibility tests over the years. Technology speaking, we've cleared every hurdle. Only real problem would be the shortage of donors. Finally established global criteria for brain death after the turn of the century, but a number of issues have maintained the donor shortage. We have the technology, but it's useless without enough donors. Karen's waiting for a donor herself. Alright, what about using artificial organs? We're a long way from developing organs that can be used long term, function as a complete replacement for the failed organ, small enough to be inserted into the body. We have machine organs and bio-organs, but the only replacement that can currently be classified as complete are artificial bones, teeth, and on top of blood used exclusively for transporting oxygen. Talking about the artificial blood AP uses. There are machines that can function as supplementary hearts and kidneys outside the body, but there are problems with internalizing them. The most advanced artificial kidney I can ever be developing is continuous ambulatory peritoneal dialysis. Are there any organs you can never replace? I'd say the liver, the pancreas, and the gastrointestinal organs. There are hybrid types in development that combine organic tissue and synthetic materials, but we're still testing them on animals right now. One place you'll find cyborgs for now are movies and video games and the like. You can't play God at everything, perhaps. Okay. Which organs are affected by cosmic rays? The ones with rapid cell division rates are affected the most. For instance, bone marrow, lymphatic tissue, mucosal epithelium of the digestive tract, the reproductive organs. What happened to Karen? The kidneys, the liver, the lungs, the skin, blood vessels. Effects on sperm and fetuses are the most pronounced. Yeah, I know about that. You had to avoid conceiving for at least 6 months after returning from space before. Time frame's been reduced, but amphibians still have to be careful with that. Brain death is different from persistent vegetative state. Persistent vegetative state, the cerebral cortex stops functioning while the brain stem continues to work normally. Some people differentiate between total brain death and brain stem death. In both cases, the brain stem, which basically speaking, regulates the body's life support system, stops functioning. There's many criteria involved in declaring brain death. Before, conditions vary from country to country, but we now have a worldwide consensus for declaring a person brain dead. The donation of organs or tissue from brain dead individual was based on the doctrine of informed consent from either the individual, still mentally competent, or the individual's family or caregiver. This doesn't have anything to do with our investigation, but how complex a procedure is a bone marrow transplant? Bone marrow transplant? Well, all transplants are complex procedures, but bone marrow transplants in particular. You can't perform the transplant without a donor whose HLA matches the recipient's. Everything depends on them matching. You have any siblings? None. In that case, it won't be easy. You need a donor with matching HLA. You can't do the transplant otherwise. You look impressed, Jonathan. I guess. Problem doesn't hinge on the procedure steps as much as the finding a donor, blah, blah, blah. Alright, I already did that. You can ask more questions if you want, I don't mind. Chris? Yeah? There are more questions to ask? Sorry. Oh, pharmacy's location. Where's the pharmacy located? Through that door there. The 2 rooms were originally one. It's a little inconvenient, I know. We split this room up, and that's where we put the pharmacy. Windows out in the hall, of course. Make sure no one steals anything, huh? I guess you could say that. Planning on moving it soon since it's been a pain having it like this for so long. Uh-oh. Let's catch it. Watch it. Doesn't suck your blood.
ジョナサン、壁に止まったわ。そっと捕まえて、外に出すと大変だわ。
どうやって？
カーソルでクリックするんだ。慎重にな。
くそ、逃げられた。
私の鼻に。
クリス、じっとしてるんだ。
動かないように。
早くして。
また逃げられた。
早く捕まえて。
美味しいところにと
I like where this is going.
ジョナサン、俺に
Let me
任せ
try
ろ。
this time.
断る。俺が頼まれたんだ。
Just me to do it.
こいつ、
I know you.
また逃げら
You're
れ
gonna
る
get
のも
away
落
on
ちた。
purpose.
二人と
I'm
も
wasting time, will
早
you?
く捕まえてよ。
申し訳ない。
Oh,
くそ、また逃げら
I
れ
believe
た。
you got away again.
下手くそ。
Suck.
刺されたわ。やだ。
Oh, I don't
こん
believe
なところ
this.
に。
おお、今度は胸だ。
5章だから、ジョナサン。
Why don't you let it grow? I
俺の
was
役
born
目
to
だ。
do this.
俺は人生を恨むよ。
Got it.
やった、触った触った。
I love this case.
ありがとう、ジョナサン。
いや、こんなことならいつでも。
Thank you, Chris.
ジョナサン、お前な、後で感想を聞かせろよ。
本当におかしな人たちね、ポリスノーツさん。まるでバディ映画から抜け出たみたい。
movie.
まあ
Think it doesn't get out-
大事
didn't
に
get
至らなく
outside.
てよかった。
そうね。
How you doing? Hey, you man, I sang you happy birthday. Happy
こ
birthday,
れからど
man.
うするお二人さん。
Yeah, they're more interesting. Fun bug catching. Hey, you crazy old gamer. Yeah, I didn't tell you, right? Alright, to the pharmacy. By the way, thank you everybody for hanging out. Don't forget to hit that watch subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. Double tap the screen to like. Again, if you're enjoying your time here, and on the bottom right there, hit those interactions. Definitely helps the channel. So please do so. Sorry, y'all. To the pharmacy.
薬局を見せてもらうよ。
どうぞ、
No
そこの
problem.
扉
Through that
へ。
door.
あ、
By the way,
ジョ
Jonathan.
ナサン、
なんだい？
Yeah.
その
You
タ
ever
バコ
considered quitting?
なんとかならない？
これか？
I mean, this smoking the cigarette.
医者としては
You had
黙
to say
認できない
something.
ん
I'm
だ
a
けど。
doctor.
香水好きの
You
女
ever
性
refuse?
として
I
な
have
ら
this.
黙認できるだろう。
オッケーよ。脅迫がうまいわね。
男と女の駆け引きさ。
Well, hello there.
何の用だいあんたら。
When is that front?
薬なら窓口で。
心配はいらない。
Relax, BCP.
俺たちは BCP のものだ。理事長の許可は得ている。
警察？
石田さんでしょ？薬
Is it
局の
right?
責
The
任者。
hospital's pharmacist?
は
Yeah, I'm
あ、
doing
僕は
Ishida.
石田純だけど。一応ここ
You
の
got me
薬
in
局を
charge of
任
the
されて
place
る
for
けど。
now. Look at that crest on his fur.
どんな要
I
件なん
don't
だ？
think that's Tokagawa's, is it? They want to be sure people remember who's your boss, huh? Everything changes when this shows up. Can we keep the chit chat to a minimum and get down to it, officers? It's the Tokugawa. Oh, never mind. It is Tokugawa Group logo. Tokugawa Group employee ID. You can't enter any Tokugawa facility or any of our equipment without one of these. Talk about a bia. The guard at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals pointed it out too. Can we keep the chit chat to the minimum and get down to it? No. Bum, 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 bum. The same thing they had at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals, isn't it? Of course. This links the Tokugawa Group via network. So the T-Gear 99, everyone in the group used it. Only Tokugawa Group employees can log on to it. 98 Demon, just simulation. If you're gonna play with English, it's a fan-made English translation. Only Tokugawa employees can log on to it. Look at all the drugs in this place. We almost got all the hospital's drugs here. I'll take them over to the window whenever someone needs something. What can I help you with? An incredible supply here. Well, so what can I help you with? Don't talk to me like that. We're supposed to get to know each other. Lab coat is a lot cleaner than Victor's. Company gives us these. You can call it a uniform, I guess. What do you want to see me about? One-touch quick tie. Young people today are more about function than form. It's made with shape memory alloy fibers. That's cool. You can tie the knot simply by running a low voltage electric current through it. The group makes everyone wear a tie. Kinda interesting, if you ask me. I'm banning this game. This game is banned. What can I help you with? He reminds me of that Otaku crowd. Can we keep the chit chat to the minimum? Here looks really dirty. When was the last time you suppose you took a shower? What's that I smell? You mean like a rat? No, I mean, what on earth is that stench? Guess it's the drugs. You really think it smells in here? What do you want, officers? I know, right, Andrew? Get one of those real Japanese faces. What can I help you with? First review, is it that bad? What do you want, officers? We came to talk to you about a Kenjo Hojo from Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Hojo, something happened to him? Yeah, you killed him. I don't know. He's gone missing. Really? It's been a while since I last seen him. So you do know him. That's right. Yeah, that's Hojo. That his wife? That's the president when he was younger. They tell you the whole story when you join the company. Oh boy. That's the same kind of card as the one I got. Where'd you get that? That looks like Hojo's idea, or a copy anyway. We're not telling you one there you have that. You wouldn't want them to find out, believe me. Me, not much to say really. I was born and raised on Beyond, graduating from university here, got my pharmacist license, and joined Tokugawa. Yeah, I noticed you don't have a home accent. We still don't have a separation of the medical industry on Beyond. Pharmacists like me aren't held in very high regard here. Our only options are to join either a company or a hospital pharmacy. But the folks at home would be surprised to hear about what goes on here. The only ones who benefit from this system are people like Tokugawa and the doctors. They pump Beyonds full of drugs they don't need, and those fools are happy to keep paying for them. The more drugs we shell out, the more the drug companies and hospitals make, not to mention the insurance companies. That's the way the whole system is designed. This is what happens to guys like me. They stick pharmacies and hospitals purely for the money. Fortunately for me, I was able to join Tokugawa since I'm Manesi, but then they went and sent me to this danged hospital. Effing insult. You don't seem very happy here. Happy? You kidding me?
そりゃあるさ。俺は北条さんとは違う。
徳川の人間でも不満はあるのか。
徳川には徳川にしかわからない内部事情があるんだ。
What does my life story have to do with Hojo? I don't know. What kind of person was Hojo? I couldn't tell you much about him. We only knew each other through work. He was a traditional Japanese type of guy, different from Beyonds like me. It's not like him to just disappear. Any idea what might have happened to him? Not really. He's not the type to take off like that. But a number of the terrorists who came here end up going a little screwy and skip out. The rate of mental illness here is several times higher than the bases in Antarctica. The guy at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals brought that up too. I'm in Beyond, so I don't get it. It's been a good while since the last time he was here. I wonder what happened to him. It's Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals' newest DDS. A capsule that's distributed evenly throughout the body, even in weightlessness. How does it work? It uses the difference in osmotic pressure between areas of the body to control the release of a drug. Gravity doesn't play a factor at all. Hojo was bringing samples of it over. Wonder if that's what I got from Lorraine. Is it that big a development? Yup. Well, something that uses osmotic pressure isn't that new, but the ones in K9 is by far the most effective. Let me take a look at the K9 you have here. Fortunately, there's none left. It has a capsule that uses osmotic pressure to control drug release. Yeah, you don't have any more left? I would say it's a little too serious and that turned people off. But for something like this to happen, we weren't that close. We stuck to business. You tried checking spaceplane passenger lists? He hasn't left Beyond. Something real bad must have happened to him. Started for someone to stay hidden here than on home. Close to impossible, really. He really did go back home. No one ever stays missing for long here. This is a colony. They find you sooner or later. When was the last time you saw Hojo? Let me think. It was the last K9 delivery, so that would have been the 15th. Delivery? I thought K9 wasn't on the market yet. They're only samples for data gathering. It has a couple of these. Okay, we're where'd the music go? Oh, the 15th. There we go.
その日の
What
北
happened
条
that
は
day?
あの時は K9 を3セット持ってきて。
ちょっと待った。
3.
3セットだって。徳川製薬のホワイトボードには
Then
100
100
セット
cents.
って書いてあったぞ。
そんなバカな。
They're only,
ただの
they're
サ
only
ンプルですよ。100セットもどうするん
samples.
で
What
す
do with all those?
患者に配るんですか発売前の薬を。
なるほど。おかしいな。残りの97セットはどこへ
Uh-oh.
彼に変わったところは
Anything unusual about him?
そういえば
Actually, it did seem a little
何か
edgy.
怯えていたような。いつもは
He
冷
was
静な
always
人
so
なんだけ
professional,
ど
but he was more emotional
感
that
情的
day.
だったな。これから徳
He just
川
wanted to
会
meet
長
with
に会って
President
くるっ
Tokugawa
て。
after he left.
本人はそう言
Uh-oh.
ってました
That's
よ。
what he told me anyway. That's not good. You know, it's definitely acting different, but that's all that comes to mind. It's a worry for me too. We haven't finished the K9 study yet. The company won't talk to me. Meanwhile, the hospital's been on my case about it. This thing's all kinds of trouble. At least now I know why Hojo hasn't been around.
徳川会
Where's
長。
Tokugawa? Good old
あの貞興が。
Sadaoki.
会長は
Figured Joe's like
僕らには
Macy and
雲の上の
maybe more
存在だよ
than。
面識もほとんどない。でも
But Hojo
北
was
条さんは
different.
違ってたな。よく会長に食事
Yeah,
に
but
招
he
待され
was
て
the
たみたいだ
president
から。
pretty regularly.
会長は大の日本人
First
びいきなんだ。
associate with other Japanese.
相変わらずレイシストだな。
Lame, racist.
昔からあ
Yeah,
いつは
he's
そうだ
always
っ
been
た
like that big time.
人種に偏見を持っていた
北条さんのことを会長なら何か知ってるかもね。
I've never spoken with him at length. We chatted briefly when I joined the company, but that's about it. Our President Tokugawa will know more about him.
貞興にはど
Where
こに
will
行け
we
ばいい？
find Sadoki? Yeah,
会長なら徳
President
川
will
ビル
be
にい
at
る
the
よ。
Tokugawa building.
コロニーの支柱が徳川グループのシン
Massive
ボリッ
pillar
ク
in
ビ
the
ルに
middle
な
of
っ
the
てるんだ。
colony.
通常は
We
支
call
柱
it the prop.
プロップって呼ばれてる。会長はいつもそこにいるはずだよ。
そのプロップなら知って
Everybody
る
here knows
ビヨ
one
ンド
of
で
the
有数
biggest
の名所だ
landmarks.
エド、
Time
そ
for
こへ
some
行ってみよう。
sightseeing. Boom, boom, boom. The headquarters of the Tokugawa group on Beyond is which what instead of the colony surfaces and windows, figuratively if not literally. What's my last story I have to do with Hojo? Okay.
どうも
Guess we'll be on
こ
our
れで
way.
失礼するよ
随分と長い間邪魔しちまったな。
ああ、もうこんな時間か。
Crap, look at the
時間
time.
は
Time
無駄にはならんよ
is wasted.
出口はそっちだ。
Exit's over there.
じゃあ、刑事さん。
Bye. Learn anything? We're talking for quite a while. Yup. Doctor? Tim Hojo was here on the 15th. The 15th? Let's see, the 15th. I wasn't here that day. I was away attending a medical conference. Medical conference? Yeah, on organ transplants, of course. Well, Necro, kind of hard to say, but you're Jonathan Ingram. You were with a group called the Policenauts, who were the first police that were going to be in space. And they were doing that once they were building a colony outside of Earth in space. Jonathan Ingram, when they were doing something got sabotaged on his suit, and he was not found until 25 or 26 years later. There's like this survival pod that was in there, and it like freezes him in time, so he never aged for those 25 years, but he lost his wife, kid. Well, no, he didn't have kids, but lost his wife, his career, everything. I say lost his wife. His wife was still alive, but she moved on and married somebody else. They all thought he was dead. Yeah, definitely Lethal Weapon vibes here. So later on, 3 years later, after Ingram comes down on Earth, in 3 years. So in Jonathan Ingram's mind, it's only 3 years has passed, but for everyone else, 28 years has passed. And then, he's a private investigator now, and his, I guess you could say, ex-wife, even though they didn't get divorced or anything, it's just they all thought he was dead. His wife comes in, so she lives on Beyond, which is the coast or the colony on away from Earth. She comes to home. They call Earth home. So she comes down to home to talk to Jonathan, surprised him, and because she felt like she could go nowhere else to ask for help to find her husband, Hojo, who's that's who we're trying to find right now. Who's her husband? Can't find him. She's afraid to ask for anybody else on the colony, so she comes to ask Jonathan. After she asks for help, she's about to get in her car, and there's someone left a bomb by her car, and it went off and killed her. Her name was Lorraine. Killed her, and now we're on Beyond, on that colony, trying to find out where Hojo is, and also trying to find out more information about who took out my earlier wife. Whatever you want to call it. I don't know if X is the right word, but anyway, we're trying to find his ex-wife's husband right now. And it seems like he was getting mixed into some crazy stuff for this Tokugawa whatever. Anyway, so I hope that explains it a little bit. Oh well. It should have been here that day. Yeah, he was. You ever heard of something called K9? K9 maybe it's part of Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals K series. I know about the ones up to KA, but this is the first I've heard of K9. The more important thing to talk about than me, don't you? What did you think of him? Kind of a dark guy, don't you think? Doesn't seem like he tries very hard, that's for sure. I'll only talk to him when it's work related. Most medical machines might be on. Oh, yeah, like I said, there weren't any sort of relationship between us. Alright, good night, Natalia. I'm probably going to bed very soon, too. I'm getting really tired. We have a business relationship, but I don't know him personally. Headquarters of the Tokugawa group in the colony. Should go there sometimes. One of Beyond's most famous places. Alright, see you Sunday. Thanks, Natalia. See ya. See you later, Chris. Hey, FMA. What's up, buddy? Can you believe Chris runs this entire place? I don't envy her.
Jonathan、徳川ビルに向かうぞ。行けばわかるが、文字通りこのビヨンドを象徴するところだ。ビヨンドへの観光客は必ず見に行く。そして徳川の力に圧倒される。
Oh wow, FMA, very cool.
見えるか？あの支柱が徳川本社ビルだ。
なるほど。確かにあの支柱にこのコロニーが支えられているように見える。
コロニーの地表面とウィンドウ面をつないでいる。
お前の言う通り、徳川は俺たちの手には負えんかもしれんな。
おじけづいたか、ジョナサン。
俺はビヨンドについても徳川についても何も知らない。
その分俺は知ってる。そのためのパートナーだ。
その根性なら安心だ、相棒。
ここが徳川本社ビル、通称プロップだ。
コロニーの天と地を支える支柱、プロップか。
It's the only place in the world where you look up and see something like this. Pretty overwhelming, isn't it? As you can see, it's more or less a building to the colony, a pillar in more ways than one. Chris was right. There's no denying it's an incredible place. It's obvious why it's so popular. It's pretty... Probably a good name for it, don't you think? Go logo or the something or the 3 hollyhocks, blah blah blah. Alright, let's go inside.
それじゃ徳川ビルへ入るぞ。
Ready to see inside?
ここが徳川ビルのフロントだ。建築史上有名なところだ。
Ooh. That music though. Tokugawa logo again. With a traditional Japanese samurai helmet, Tokugawa does this a lot. And sure, Tokugawa's moon planet. Oh, girl. There's a girl sitting there. She must be the receptionist. I want to go talk to her. FMA, it's because I am sleepy.
どういうご用件でしょう?
What is it going? May I help you? She's got a funny face, like the kind you see in teenagers. Oh, they're sugar tits. Some things, I guess. That's so embarrassing, this. No, you shouldn't be. You're doing everyone a great service. That's embarrassing. I'll only be a moment. I have to say, I do. What do you think you're doing? I'm awake now. We're gonna say Jonathan anywhere but here. I'm gonna apologize, ma'am. That's an interesting outfit. This is the uniform they make us wear. Whoever Sudoku came up with these. These earrings look heavy. If you look close, you can see they have the Tokugawa logo on them, too. Earrings, too. Wow. Let's display a select Tokugawa group companies. Tokugawa group is divided into 138 companies. Main divisions include Tokugawa Heavy Industries, Tokugawa Electronics, Tokugawa Construction, Pharmaceuticals, Foods, and Mining. If you'd like to know more, I would be happy to talk about them. Going to the Billings Network. This is a set record of Hojo's visited. The vision behind me, it runs information pertaining to the Tokugawa group. Funny how it's only showing the 2 places we've been to, isn't it? I agree. Very funny. That is weird. Huh.
BCP のものだが、ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだが。
警察の方？はあ、何でしょう。
This is about President Tokugawa. The president came to Beyond as one of the Policenauts, later becoming head of the Tokugawa group. He's also currently director of the International Space Promotion Agency, a very important man. What's your opinion of the president? Some don't speak very highly of him, but they're just jealous of his... I trust him completely. Stops and talks to us all the time. He's very nice. Look at you playing up to them, Sudoku. Sure. We'd like to speak with President Tokugawa. Where is he right now? Do you have an appointment? I wouldn't mind making an appointment with you. It's rather sudden, so no, we don't. Sorry, but in that case, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do. Woo! President Tokugawa is currently out on business related to Beyond's anniversary. He's extremely busy at the moment. Of course he is. We're sorry, but I have to ask you to try again some other time. I'd like to know about a band named Hojo. Oh, man. He's an employee with Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. We need to know when he was last here. Mr. Hojo? Sorry, I don't know him. You know his employee ID number? No, but we have a picture of him. This man is Kenzo Hojo. Do you recognize him? He doesn't look familiar, no, but I couldn't be sure. Why are you showing me one of our IDs? You recognize this photo? Yes, Policenauts. Please don't make my job difficult. What about records of any visits? Yes, I will be able to check those.
重要なことなんだ。15日の午後。
After the 15th.
北条健三という人物がこのビルに来てるはずなんだが。
待ってください。何しろ来客が多いもので一人一人については来客記録を見てみます。ここから中に入る人は必ず来社時間と退社時間を記録しているはずですから。ありました。はい。確かに15日の16時に北条健三さんが来社されています。記録によるとそのまま会長室にお通ししています。
ということは貞興もその時間にここにいた。
退社時間は？
退社時間は
Doesn't say, I bet.
あれ？おかしいですね。消えています。退社時間は記録にありません。この記録によると北条さんはまだこのビルを出ていないことになりますね。
他に出口は？
非常用の出入り口はいくつもありますが、チェックシステムを抜けることは容易ではありません。
つまり北条の痕跡はここでぷっつりと切れているというか。
この
Oh
ビル内
snap!
に幽閉されているか、あるいはただならぬ方法で外に出たか。
ロレインが言ってたように、この状況で会社から捜索願いが出ていないの
Why
は
not be
お
more
かしすぎる。
concerned?
徳川が臭いな。
そんなおかしいですね。
Dun dun dun! Thing is, all Tokugawa employees look the same. And it can be hard to distinguish between Japanese. And more so between Tokugawa employees, I bet. Absolutely correct. The system reads each employee's personal ID card. It doesn't make mistakes. It also performs a voice print scan, retinal scan, and fingerprint scan. This could very well be the first time this has happened. Is he one of our employees? Yeah, he's been posted to BCCH from Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Name doesn't ring a bell. The prompt, in addition to functions at Tokugawa Group's headquarters here, is also one of the most widely known examples of space architecture, likened symbolically to a pillar supporting the colony as its name. Building's air conditioning, heating, lighting, disaster control system, employee management system are all run by computer. All information here is processed by an 800 gigabyte per second super high speed optical fiber. 800 gigabyte? Land and satellite link up. Pro has its own CLS, so the building would be unaffected should a hole open in the colony. One of the main features of the prop. One side contains most of the building's parking garages, the security room, the disaster room center, and the motor room, among other areas. Anything else I can ask about? Garden. The garden is our zero gravity event area located in the center of the building, accessible via linear elevator. This is an open area covering 20 floors, offering unobstructed views of the entire colony. It's often used for holding parties and other functions. Okay. Let's go, Ed. Sudoku's got to be up there. May we? Wait, do you have a search warrant? I don't need a warrant with Sudoku. Stop! This is awkward. Nice skin, very nice. Looks so smooth. She's a cute girl. She looks part Japanese. Forget this. We'll find Sudoku ourselves. Want me to call the police? We are the police. Let's move. I said stop. No can do.
そっちがそのつもりならいいですか？
Go
人
for
を
it.
呼び
Security
ま
if
す
you
よ。
don't stop.
ジョナさん、
Uh-oh.
まずいぞ。
しつこいと本当に人を呼びますよ。
本気みたいだぞ、ジョナさん。
Let's move. Let's stop. No can do.
やめてください。誰かを呼びますよ。ケビンさん、すぐに来て。
ジョナさん、相手が悪い。出直そう。
くそ。あの女、可愛い顔
I think
し
she'd do
て
it.。
徳川では問題を起こさん方がいい。
Should leave this for a while. Darn. Wayman. I don't think we're getting anything else out of here. You guys, again, you take your job seriously, huh? Where else could we go? We can go to Hojo's house. I wouldn't worry so much. Karen's an adult. She understands the situation. We're gonna tell her what we found out. Alright, let us in. You ready? Ding dong. What you guys got more questions? Come inside. Do we now? Let's see. Basically, about something else. You know someone called Jun Ushida? He'll go out pharmaceuticals and play working at BCCH. Ushida. Ushida. It doesn't sound familiar. Do you know either of them? That never brings anyone from work to his house. You know if he's close to any of his colleagues? I don't think so, no. They still go to that Japanese festival? Mom went on a few more times, but not Dad. The lonely scientist. Guys like Hojo are the hardest to track down. Weird. About what? You know that chart with the family crest? Well, the Sato, Ushida, and Hojo crests are all on there. Yeah, you're right. There might be some kind of connection. I did hear the name before. I never met him. Hadn't talked much with Dad lately. I don't really know what he did, blah, blah, blah. I hear the name before, I never met him. I figure I might be able to ask some more stuff. But that got me moved up some sort of code name? I don't know. Did your Friday study again? We might have missed something. Sure. His family crest chart. Our Hojo crest is on there too, but that's not the actual crest our family uses. I mean, I never imagine I need to use it this. What does it say? It means the high road. It used to say the one should always walk the high road. Anything else we can do here? I'm not really sure. Home front, if I remember right. It's a nice spot too. Mom took care of it too. You don't come across this variety very often. I'm getting extremely tired. Karen, what would you like to know? Anything else here? I'm not sure what else I can do here. Thank you for your time. Good already. You guys must be pretty busy, huh? We'll see ya. Really sure where I need to go. Gigs. What up, bruh? What brings you guys here? You never had a body get involved. Victor. Alrighty. I guess. Earl. Oh man, I don't know, dude. Did some digging, bro. Oh, did it? Footsteps are fading away. Remember here, that's just the way things are, I'm afraid. Well, hell, I thought I would do more. Bleh. Cheerio.
Yosh, Jonathan, 捜査に出かけよう。
Or if I need to go back to that building. Probably more careful this time. I don't want to hamper the investigation. I may just have to leave and come back just because I irritated her. Let's go.
Tokugawa 川ビルの正面フロ
On
ン
the
トだ。
lobby.
何か騒がしいな。なんだろう。
Got something going on. California to go out space hotel. This is the world's first hotel in low home orbit. Ah.
いらっしゃいませ。ただいま徳川製薬新製品発表会を行っていますので、一般の方はご遠慮願っております。
Oh, come on.
ということは貞興はいるってわけだ。
ああ、この間の人たち。手荒なことはしないでくださいね。それからエッチなことも。
A lewd behavior. I would never do such a thing. Should be more understanding. Question the president. Are you playing president who has broken the law? Good to see him. He's here, isn't he? He was in the garden up above. However, I can't let you through without an invitation. I need to. This place doesn't stick out in my mind. Dang it.
これ俺たち
This
な
is
んだ。
us right here.
徳川と知り合い
Took
なんだ。
off from our
ポリスノー
Policenauts
ツでね。
days. Yeah.
そういうこと。
どうも失礼しま
That's
した。
right.
すいませんでした。そちらのおひげの方はわかりますけど、あなたの方は？
若すぎるか。
ああ、長寿保障遺伝子の手術ですね。テロメアなんとかっていう。
違う。ちょっと寝坊しただけだよ。
A lot of sleep. You won't mind me letting you through? Ah, yes. Open area covering 20 floors. RV I'm sure views the entire colony. It's often used for holding parties and other functions. There's a party going on out there at the moment. Alright. There we go.
エレベーターに乗るぞ。
どうぞ、そのエレベーターで中心部のガーデンへお上がりください。この間は本当に失礼しました。知らなかったもので。
That's right.
悪いな。無理言って。
いいえ、ガーデン内は無重量ですので、
Alright,
宇
so
宙
take
用に
care
は気をつけて
in
ください
regard
ね。
to SAS.
大丈夫だ
I'll。be fine.
今君に会えて
Already
夢の
having
口だ。
after seeing you. Oh man.
お上
I
手。
know Giga Chad, isn't it?
口だけなら罪はないです
Oh,
け
a
ど
little、fun.
上で変なことしないでくださいね。それじゃ、ポリスノーツさん。
Thank you.
リニアモーターエレベーターだ。ホームのロープ牽引式や威圧エレベーターと違って超電導モーターを使っているので、昇降速度、乗り心地、着地精度も優れ
Faster,
ている。
smoother, and more accurate. Floor number display. These go up to 3 digits. Added for a Tokugawa shareholder tour. Give you a tour of the Tokugawa moon plant. There's one every month. Completely through. Benno can use this to go up. Go. Meow. Wow.
Miro! コロニー内が一望だ。
You said, yeah.
すごい。
この疑似世界を我々人間が作ったんだ。この希薄な宇宙空間に。
人類の生命力は種の進化を超えているかもしれん。
いや、そうとも言えんよ。人類は十分自然の疾病返しを食らっている。 今の人類には宇宙はまだまだ厳しい。気を抜けない危険なところだ。
俺たちが今の姿であろうとすればするほどな。
コロニーの中心部に着いたぞ。ここは無重量。宇宙酔いには気をつけろよ。
分かってる。もう体が浮いてる。酔い止め薬はもうたくさんだ。ここへ来る機内で飲んだよ。
徳川製薬のだろ。
そうだ。
ここが徳川ビルの 0G ホール。ガーデンか。
まるでハーレムだな。
さあ、徳川を探そう。
Alright, y'all. This is where we're going to stop. We'll pick back this up next time. I can hardly keep my eyes open. But this will be a great, fun place for us to start next time on Sunday. That music, though. Thank you, Chadley, for the raid. Thank you, Mr. Grimm. Yeah, the raid from Chadley and from Zero to Hero Bolivia. And Jerry on the YouTube side. Yeah, thank you, Crazy Old Gamer. Who else? We have someone else raid us. And Jerry. And from Zero to Hero Bolivia and Chadley. I think that was it, but I could be wrong. But anyway. Thank you so much, guys, for the love. It's been great to have y'all here. Again, don't forget to hit that white subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. Double tap that screen to like. If you haven't done that yet either. Also, the interaction on the bottom right, all that stuff helps get the algorithm out to help us share this channel out to more folks. Got like 3 or 4 new subs tonight, so thank you for that, for those that did. So I gotta get to sleep, so I'm not gonna be able to do this raid right now. I've got to get to bed, but you have a good rest of y'all's night, everybody, and I will see y'all Sunday around 9 p.m. Central. Until next time, this has been your host, Pudge 007. I'll see y'all later. Good night, everybody. Adios. See ya.